It's another one. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Hey everyone, this is Allie and welcome to the Common Room. Today on my channel we have a brand new Wizarding Trunk box to start off the spooky season. So keep watching if you would like to see the October box, which is themed all around All Hallows Eve. So I don't know if I have said this in previous videos, but fall and autumn and Halloween, it is all my absolute favorite time of the year. So I am so excited to get into this box, but I do want to give you just a little bit of information about the Wizarding Trunk. So the box that we are opening today is the October bi-monthly box. These boxes do cost $54.99 plus shipping, and they are guaranteed to have 8 to 10 items inside. Now, I am a Wizarding Trunk rep, so the Wizarding Trunk did send me this box for free. And if you would like to save a little bit of money, you can use my code MAGICALALLIE for 10% off your first box and individual purchases. So I really try not to overthink about the themes of these boxes so that I don't try to figure out what items are inside. And I am just a little bit late opening this one. I've had it for about a week. So I just want to go ahead and start getting into this box because I have been avoiding spoilers and I just want to see what's in here so I can start watching other people's unboxings. So let me go ahead and give you guys a sneak peek. Also, the Wizarding Trunk has been giving us these new little boxes, and I absolutely love that the box itself is pretty much the same. It's just like this little trunk, but they have all these little like Halloween things just kind of on the box. You can see there's little ghosts on the front. And on the side here, there's like little spider webs and little pumpkins. And I just think it's so cute and just simple, but it really gives you that little Halloween feel. And I just really enjoy it. But let me give you guys the actual sneak peek. Oh, it's so heavy. I'm gonna drop it. Ooh. What is in here? Stuff falling on me. I always love when I see a t-shirt in here. Now it looks like we have like a concert ticket. It says the Salem Sisters live at the Great Hall, general admission, the All Hallows Eve tour. Of course, it's on October 31st, 1992. I love that it says Ticket Wizard, like that's where you ordered the ticket off of. Oh, and it's like double-sided, and one side is all orange colored. And then of course the other side is purple. So that's just like a kind of small little paper item, but I really love that it's just really Halloween themed, and yeah, it's really good quality too. It's like a thick little concert ticket. I've said in a few videos that I'm an emo girl at heart, and I definitely have some concert tickets like this. So personally, I really like this item. If I went to Hogwarts, I would definitely be attending this concert. So that's a really cute little item. Now, of course, I'm going to pull out this t-shirt because I see the word sisters on it and I'm wondering if maybe it's a t-shirt to go with that ticket, which again, if I was going to the concert, I would have to have some band merch whenever I went. So let's see if we have a Salem Sisters t-shirt. We do. I can see on the back of it that it has like all of their shows, but let's see what it looks like. Oh, I really like it. I like that it's kind of like Slytherin-y colors. I know that not everybody will like that, but I like it. So it says Salem Sisters. Oh my goodness. I love that the broomstick is like a guitar in the middle. So it's like a little broomstick guitar. It says 1992 All Hallows Eve tour. I think that's really cute. That's a really cute little design. And I really like the colors again. Oh, I'm sorry. My dogs are walking around and they're hitting the lights and they're going a little crazy, so I'm sorry. But it's like the color is like a dark gray and like this Slytherin dark kind of green color, so I really like that. But look at the back of this, you guys. It definitely looks like the shirts, again, that I used to buy at the concerts, that I used to stand in line for 10, 12 hours for general admission just to be, you know, front row. Look at the back. It's all of the different shows. Oh, I absolutely love it. Yeah, this is definitely one that I will be wearing just because it reminds me of my emo days. Let me see. We have the Great Hall, which was on October 31st. But you can see there's like a bunch of London shows and Southampton and Birmingham. I don't know where any of these places are, but I know that they're in England and over by like Manchester, Bristol. I've heard of all of them. Would love to go over there and visit someday. But that's so cool. I really, really like that. I like that the t-shirt and the concert ticket go together. I think that's a really cool little idea that they put the two items together like that. I want to go to a Halloween concert. I can see that we have a key in here, so I'm going to go ahead and bring that out. I will say that me and Chris have been talking, and as much as I am very excited to see what this key looks like, I think that I'm about ready for the keys to be done with. I have so many keys and I just have no idea what to do with them anymore. I love them. I think they're beautiful, but I just don't have any place for all of these keys anymore. But let's see what this looks like. Oh, it's a cool looking key. What does it say? Kind of looks like it says Grim. It's like the Grim Reaper. The coloring's pretty. It's kind of like a light gray, so you can really see all the detail in there. You can see like his cloak and like the rib cage. But the reason that I'm thinking that it's actually Grim, like the Grim Reaper, is I feel like these words down here, like there's letters that, I don't know if it's an M because it's sideways, but I feel like there's a G and an R and an I. I don't know if you guys can see that. Down there, I feel like there's a G and an R and an I, but then it kind of looks like an E. And then some runes. Could be like a Dementor because of the way that the cloak is all, you know, like tattered. And it kind of looks like Azkaban in the middle there. If you guys can see, like Azkaban prison, because it's like the triangle. I think I'm overthinking this a little bit because Harry sees the Grim. Doesn't mean necessarily that it's the Grim Reaper. Maybe it's a Dementor. Or Chris is just saying death. I'll have to look at the cheat sheet and see exactly how they explain the key. But it definitely has to do with death. I'm thinking it has to do with a Dementor and Azkaban. Just from seeing that little building in the middle, it looks like Azkaban. And it could be runes. Maybe it's a key to Azkaban. We'll have to see. We'll have to see in the cheat sheet. My final guess is a key to Azkaban. We shall see. But I definitely like the key. I think that it's very detailed and the design is really pretty. Again, I have so many keys. I don't know what to do with them anymore. But this one's definitely a beautiful key. And yeah, I'm kind of hoping that it's a key to Azkaban. Now there was something that was very bright on the very top here. And it says Bloodsuckers. And it's from the Bailiwick's candy shop. Is it the candy shop? Magical Sweets. I'm wondering if this is like an actual sucker. I'm gonna open this up just to see. I don't know if I actually eat it if there is a sucker in here. Let's see, I don't want to ruin this packaging because it's beautiful. It has like a bat on it. Because I know that we've got like jelly beans from this magical shop before from the Wizarding Trunk. Yeah, I think there's actual little like suckers in here. Okay, they're just like little lollipops. There's just like three little red lollipops. So you can definitely eat these if you want because the packaging that it comes in isn't clear or anything. So you can eat these and then just use the packaging like on your Honeyduke shelf or something like that. I'm probably not going to eat the suckers. They just kind of look like, I'm not going to lie, they remind me of like going through the bank. Whenever you would go through when you were little and they would give you a little sucker. That's what they remind me of, but it is just like a cute little Halloween kind of item because of course you're gonna get candy for Halloween. But I really do like the packaging. I like that it's kind of a dark candy item because they're blood suckers. And you know in Harry Potter they would be like actual blood and creepy. I definitely like the packaging. This is definitely something that I could put on one of my candy Honeydukes or Weasley shelves. I do have a lot of candy items though, so I'm not sure if I'll put this on there. But I'm definitely going to keep it and it might be a really cool addition to one of those shelves. Can't tell me those don't remind you of the suckers that you used to get when you go through the bank when you were little. So now that we have all the stuff off the top of the box, you can see there's like some boxes in here and that's what I like to see. Let me pull them out though, because I know that there's going to be like paper items under them and probably some smaller items, maybe like a pin or something like that. So let's see what's hiding underneath these boxes. I can already see, I think that there is a issue of the Enchanter magazine in here. You guys know I love those. There's all kinds of stuff in here. Jeez Louise. Because I already mentioned the Enchanter magazine, I'm just gonna pull it out because I'm very, very excited about it. Because look at the colors of it. It's purple and orange and so beautiful. Let's see what it says about this issue. It is the October 2022 issue, and it says exclusive enchanted jack-o'-lanterns attack, the dangers of mirrormancy and poltergeist heist. And then it says ghoul sightings across the UK. Oh my goodness, guys. I love these. Danny at... Why do I always forget his name? Because he changed it. And it's Wizardry Workshop now. And he's just fantastic. And these always make my day. Let me go through. I'm not going to go through the whole thing, because I've done that before and the videos will be so long. But let me find some really good ones in here. Usually there's like zodiacs in here, and I'll have to go through that too. Oh, this is fun. There is a pumpkin pasties recipe in here, so that's exciting. Chris makes me these like every fall, usually for Thanksgiving. He will make them and we'll take them to Thanksgiving. Let's look. There is just so much stuff in here, you guys. Like, look at this. It's literally a whole magazine. They write whole stories. This one says, let's look at the dangers of mirrormancy. It says the term mirrormancy is a combination of two words, a mirror, which can reflect images, and the English version of the Greek word mantia, which means divination. Mirrormancy, the art of divination using mirrors, consists of three forms. Transporting, the most common of the three, can send a simple message, mimic and deflect most spells, or even teleport objects or beings to another mirror. Great prophets prefer scrying, the second form of mirrormancy, over crystal balls, tea leaves, or tarot cards. And then the third form of mirrormancy is the art of illusion. This allows the mirrormancer to see what they truly desire. You guys know I love divination, and I have never heard of mirrormancy, so that is super interesting. Let's see what else we have in here. Oh, they have horoscopes. You guys know I have to give you my horoscope and Chris's horoscope. Let's see. So I am a Leo. It says work hard, accept help from others, and keep your eyes on your goals. You'll get there. Someone from the beyond will contact you. Plant some yellow flowers in your front garden. Yellow flowers are not going to be blooming in my garden in October, but yeah, that's pretty interesting. And then for Chris, who is a Pisces, it says take it easy and put yourself first. You know your limitations. Remember to work before play and follow the water. That's a little cryptic, but I like that a lot. And then they have just like, they even have classifieds in here. Look at how fun that is. You guys, I say this all the time. I am going to take these on, like whenever I go on airplanes and stuff, and we are going to Canada in December. We're actually going for Christmas. So I can take these on the airplane, and I have a 5-hour flight. We have a bunch of different flights because there's not a direct flight from here to where we're going, but one of them is 5 hours long. So I'm going to need a lot of stuff to do, and I can take these magazines and just read through the whole thing. So I'm very excited about that. Plus, purple's my favorite color, and I just love the whole orange-purple vibe. So I will be very excited to read through this whole magazine. Let's see what other paper items we have in here. Oh my goodness! I absolutely love this! You guys! We have an invitation to Nearly Headless Nick's Death Day Party! I love this! It is his 500th Death Day Party, with music by a ghostly musical Saw Orchestra. Defreshments provided. It says rotten fish, charred cake, maggoty haggis, and moldy cheese. This is just perfection. Like, this is the correct vibe for a Death Day Party invitation. This is fantastic. I never even thought about this replica, but I'm so glad that I have this now. This is going on my shelves. I have to figure out the perfect shelf for it to go on, but Yeah, this is awesome. Okay, you guys, we do have another Magical Creatures A to Z page. I can already tell you that the first one that I'm seeing is perfect for the All Hallows Eve box. On the first page, we have a troll, which of course we all know that the troll is let loose in the castle on Halloween. And it says the dumb, brutish creatures resembling disproportionate giant humans. This is the troll, often with exaggerated facial structures such as protruding brows and jutting lower jaws. They are comparable to large Neanderthals who can be upwards of 12 feet tall. So that's really cool. Now, of course, they had to give us another T creature. And so this one isn't necessarily an All Hallows Eve creature, but it is really cool because we get to see information about the Thunderbird. So when I think of the Thunderbird, I think more of Newt Scamander and the Fantastic Beast movies. But it says when a Thunderbird flaps its enormous lightning blue feathered wings, it creates thunder. With its beak, it creates lightning. This creature can also shapeshift into human form. They remove their feathers and wear them like a cloak, and they tip their beak back over their head like a mask to reveal a human face. This allows the Thunderbird to walk among humans without drawing any attention. To transform into a Thunderbird again, they pull down their beak and their feathers reassemble onto their bodies. I did not know a lot of that information, which is really creepy. But yeah, this is a really, really cool page, and we'll definitely be adding it into our Magical Creatures A to Z book. Okay, so that was all of our paper items besides the cheat sheet. So now there are a few smaller items that were scattered in the bottom of the box, so I'm going to go over those next. So there's something in here that I thought might be a candle, but I don't think so. It's in this little like glass container, and it's perfection already because it looks kind of gross. You can see it's like this green color, and it says troll bogies on it. It says alchemy for the skin, and it's aloe vera, vitamin E, vanilla hydrosol, sweet orange essential oil. Now it doesn't tell me what the troll bogies are for, so I don't know what we would be using it for. But let me smell it, because their stuff has just been smelling fantastic lately. Oh, it smells really good, but it smells like something that I have smelled before. Which makes me feel like I should know what this is for. I don't know what it's for. It reminds me of something. I'm going to have to wait to the cheat sheet to see what it's for, but it reminds me of something. It smells really, really good. I don't know what this could be for. Of course, when I hear aloe vera, the only thing I can think of is like sunburn. Yeah, I don't know if that's what it's for though, because it just says, you can see on the label, it just says troll bogies. It doesn't say anything else. So we'll have to see on the cheat sheet what this alchemy for the skin item is used for, but it's the perfect consistency for troll bogies, if you can see in there. It's gross. And it's like a really kind of lime green. It definitely looks exactly like what is on Harry's wand when he pulls it out of the troll's nose in the first movie. So that's done really well. I've really been enjoying the alchemy for the skin items in the Wizarding Trunk boxes, so I will be very interested to see what I can use this for when we read the cheat sheet.
Is it slime?
No, I don't think it's slime, because it says... No, it's not slime. Okay. So there are two items in the bottom of the box that looks like they could be pins, but one of them looks like it is on the backing that we have seen a lot of the Hogwarts portraits on. So I'm pulling that one out first because I love those. And I don't know whose portrait we would have for an All Hallows Eve box. For some reason I was thinking like one of the ghosts, but maybe not. I don't know. Let me give you guys a sneak peek. Who is on this portrait? What is this? Oh, is it? I love that. Oh, that is so unique. That is so cool. So it is the fat lady's portrait, but it is just slid up from whenever Sirius is trying to get in. So she's not in there because he tries to get in on Halloween night. They are so smart. I'm not even thinking about this kind of stuff. I absolutely love that. And look at the frame on this one. It is just like in the movies. That was not in my head at all. Like I was thinking like the ghost or something. Like in my head, I was really thinking the Bloody Baron. And this is even better. I really, really, really like this. That's such a good idea. That's one of my favorite one of the Hogwarts portraits that we've got just because of how unique it is. Okay, I'm gonna go straight into the next pin because it's the only other smaller item in the box. So let's see, what is this guy? Oh, what are you? Oh, I like this one too, you guys. You guys know that I am a big Borgin & Burke's fan. And this says shopkeeper, and it is a skull, and it has B&B, and it says London at the bottom. It is a Borgin & Burke's pin. That is so cool. That's another really unique design. Like I like how it's not just like a shop pin, but they have it in the skull, and they have the B&B in the eyes. They did really good on their pins this month, you guys. It's like the perfect Halloween event pin with the fat lady's portrait, and then just a really creepy shop pin for the Halloween vibe because it's Borgin & Burke's. Yeah, I love both of these. They are both definitely going on the pin board. Like I said in my last video, my pin board is just filled to the brim. I'm gonna have to get another one. So I'm gonna have to have a day where I pretty much take all my pins off my pin board and I just sit down and like reorganize the whole thing and try to figure out which pins are staying and which pins are going until I get another pin board. But I really like these two, and they're both gonna probably be going on the staying on the pin board pile. Yeah, I really like this guy. So these are all of the items that are left for the box. Now I know that this is gonna be a book cover. I feel like it's been a little bit since we've got one of these, so I'm gonna save it. Not till last, but I'm gonna open up at least one or two of these boxes first. I'm gonna open this guy because I feel like this is a potion. It's kind of potion shaped and it's a little bit heavy. What kind of Halloween potion could we have? Any ideas, Chris, for a Halloween potion? It could be, do they take polyjuice potion on Halloween? No. Yes? I feel like they take polyjuice potion on Halloween. Let's see, that's my only guess for this potion. I could be completely wrong. But if it's polyjuice potion, I'd be really, really excited. Let's see what we have. Oh no, it's not polyjuice potion, but it's creepy. Oh, it's so good, I can already tell. I like it a lot, you guys. It's called, this is so cool. It's called Avada Essence. That's creepy. But I have to say that I'm in love with this label because it has an hourglass on it. And you guys, I collect hourglasses. I love them. And I know it's like really bad and death, and I don't like that. But I love the whole essence of this potion. The color of it, the dark green. I don't know what this little there's like a plant in here. I don't know if you can see it. It's like I know it's probably not a black plant, but because of how dark this liquid is, it makes the plant almost look black. And then you have this black twine wrapped all around it with this black wax on top. But look at the wax seal. How perfect is that? The skull and crossbones. But this label is just beautiful. This whole thing, for it being so creepy and about death, I'm absolutely obsessed with it. It's so well done. I love the label. Just whoever designed this whole potion did a fantastic job. This is probably one of my favorite potions that they've sent. I don't think it needed to be one of those really pretty sparkly potions. I think the design of it is enough as is, and it didn't need all of that. It's just perfectly done without it. Yeah, I'm a little bit obsessed, but I really, really like this potion. Okay, we're gonna go medium box next. Medium box is kind of light. I'm not exactly sure what's gonna be in here. Okay, we've got some styrofoam, which usually means some kind of replica, which makes me excited guys know I love replicas. Oh, okay, I can't tell what it is, but you see on the top, it looks like, what are those things called that like the Grim Reaper holds? A scythe? And the only thing that I know that has that is like on the Riddle tombstone. I don't know if that's what this is going to be. But, oh, it's just like its own part. That's definitely what it is, you guys, because look what we see whenever I open it. Ooh, let's see what he looks like. He's pretty good looking. Now this is the statue from the Riddle grave. Now I do like that they gave us 2 parts for it. So let me pull this out because this is a really delicate little part to him. And it could definitely have easily been broken. So look at how like tiny that is. And the fact that it came not broken is fantastic. So I think it goes right like this. Oh my goodness. Don't let me break it because that's something I would do. We're going to give this to the professional Christopher so that I don't break it because I'm known for breaking things. So I did have Chris put this together because I didn't want to break it. And again, I am known for doing that. Now, I don't think this guy's going anywhere. He does move a little bit, but I think he's in there pretty good. And this is a really cool item. So this is, of course, part of the Tom Riddle grave that we see in the 4th movie. Harry sees it whenever he is transported there during the Triwizard Tournament. Now, what is really cool about this item is for a lot of people, this is going to be a replica that you can't really get anymore. So there is a replica for this that you were able to purchase from, I think there were 2 different versions of it at one point in time. I was actually able to get one from Universal Studios a couple of years ago, but it was like one of the last ones at the parks, and it is currently discontinued. And the only way that you can get those replicas now is by finding them like on eBay. And of course they're, you know, very overpriced from what they used to be retail. So having this replica in one of these boxes is incredible because again, this is going to be one of the only ways that you can get something like this. And I think that they did a really great job. Like the painting on this is fantastic. The way that they have like the blues and the grays and the blacks, it gives it all of that depth that you see with like stonework. And I think they did a really great job. And again, I like how they made this little piece detachable because it made it a lot safer shipping it. Because if this guy would have been attached to it and they would have just sent it as one piece, I bet a lot of them would have came with this guy broken off. So I think that was a very smart decision on their part. And yeah, he's just a really cute little guy. And another cool thing is the one replica that I do have, it is kind of a much bigger piece. And so this guy is actually a better item to go on like shelves. So he's gonna go on one of my other shelves, either on like a dark art shelf or maybe on like a year 4 shelf. But he's definitely going on there because he is a fantastic replica. And like, look at the back of him too. Just like his wings. The way that the cloak falls. Yeah, he's fantastic. I was not expecting this in this box. And I think a lot of people are going to be very, very happy with him. Okay, guys, so we have one big box and then our book cover left. So I'm going to go ahead and open the book cover and leave the big box for last. I always try to think of what the book cover could be. What kind of books would we have for All Hallows Eve? I don't know. I'm sure in the wizarding world there is a lot of stuff that could go around All Hallows Eve. So I'm not even going to try to venture a guess because I'm sure that there is just an astronomical amount of things that this could be about. So let's take a look and see. Before opening this up, I can already tell that the inside is going to be like this marbling again. The last few, we've had some different marbling on the inside, which has been really pretty. Okay, I'm not getting the purples, but it just looks kind of... There's 2 things in here again, you guys. Last time they had 2 prints in here too, and I forgot. So let me unroll it without looking at it so I can show you. I don't know if I can do this without looking at it. Okay, since I've already showed you part of the book cover, I'm going to start with that. So it looks like it's kind of grays and silvers and blacks. What does this say? It says Magic Most Evil. Well, that's really cool. It's just very dark, and it's like black and silver with a little bit of like a burgundy or brown. And it's got a skeleton on here. So just a very dark book cover. Again, there's like some hourglasses on here, which I love. And just kind of like some eerie symbols on the sides there. Like some crystals too. And then on the back, we have that rune from Danny with some more of those symbols. So that's a really cool little book cover. I will say that one's maybe not one of my favorite ones. It's a little more simple. It's definitely a good theme for All Hallows Eve because it's, again, just very dark. And, you know, I'm definitely like a black and silver kind of girl, but I maybe wish that there would have been, you know, like some greens and purples and oranges for this one. But still really cool. Definitely one that I like and a good theme for All Hallows Eve. But let me take a look because I have no idea what this other print was that was wrapped inside of it. So let's take a look and see what that was. It looks like it's something like music related. Ooh! So it looks like we have some sheet music and it says something wicked comes this way. Oh, this is nice. Okay, so this is like the music that we hear in the movies, like the double, double, toil and trouble. And it's like the sheet music. And it's pretty too, you guys. It is gold foiling. I really like this. This is just really unique. And again, not something I expected. I don't know if you can see, but like even all the little music notes are gold foiled. And the back of it's really pretty. Like it just looks kind of old. And you can even see on the back that Wizardry Workshop has like their little signature on there. I really like that. That's another unique little piece. Just something additional that I wasn't expecting. I love the gold foiling. I think I like that even better than the book cover. I don't know, the gold just makes me feel like a niffler and I really, really like that. So we got an additional print that I wasn't expecting. That one might be my, I don't know. I think the Enchanter is still my favorite of the paper items, but this one is definitely beautiful. All right, guys, we are down to our final item of the box, and I'm very sad about that, but I'm really excited to see what this is because I can honestly tell you, there was like no one thing that I was expecting in the box that I was like, okay, yeah, that's what this is going to be. So I have no idea what it could be. Now it is very taped up, so let me get this tape off of it and then we'll see what's in here. There's more styrofoam, guys, which means it could possibly be another replica, which would make my whole day because, you know, replicas are what I'm here for. But this is a big, you know, thing. So I don't know what it could be. It's another one. Oh my God, I'm so excited. Okay, before I show you what this is, I have a story for you. So I started getting Wizarding Trunk boxes after the Halloween box from last year. So there was this really cool item in the Halloween box last year that I did not get. And when I started getting boxes from the Wizarding Trunk, I had commented on this one item. Somebody had a post of it about how cool it was. And the Wizarding Trunk sent me that item because they're incredible. And there's another one in here, but it's different. So let me show you. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Oh, this one's like bigger. This one's like full. Oh, guys. I have to be so careful. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I think that they even did this one even crazier and even better than the last one that they did. So as you can see, you guys, this is a Death Eater mask that they have sent out. And the last one that they sent out was, of course, beautiful. But I believe when they sent it out, it was a little bit too small to actually be worn as a Death Eater mask. And it didn't come with anything to actually wear it as a mask. So this one, if I'm not mistaken, is big enough to actually be worn as a Death Eater mask. And they have like little holes in the side here, and they have given you elastic to tie it and to make it an actual Death Eater mask. This is incredible. And look at the detailing on this one. This one is so cool looking. Like, I feel like I can't really get the other one down because it's up on my shelf. But just look at the detailing, like the painting on it. It's just so unique. Like it has like these little circles drawn on it, but it's got like all this painting. I like these little details down here too. Like it's so creepy. You know what it kind of reminds me of? Is Predator? Is that what I'm thinking of? I'm thinking of Predator. This one reminds me of Predator, but I like it. This is so cool. These are incredible, and I absolutely love that you can wear this. I am gonna have to figure out how to wear this. They did a really good job with this, you guys. I can't believe they send us actual like Death Eater masks in these boxes. Like, you know how much time it probably takes to design these and get them made to send out to everybody? That's so cool. I can't believe we got another one of these, you guys. I remember being just on the moon excited whenever they sent me the last one because I was so upset that I had missed it because I really think I got like the next box and I missed out on that box. And this is just incredible. This is so cool. I'm so excited. Okay, so yes, this is the last item. Our very own Death Eater mask. You guys know. You know me. You know my little, I'm not mean-hearted, but you know my Death Eater obsession. So to have my own mask in a box makes my whole day. So yeah, last item, our very own Death Eater mask. So now that we've opened all of our items from the box, let's go ahead and go over our cheat sheet. Now the front of the cheat sheet is pretty cool. You can see at the very top, I like that it says thank you for your purchase from Ticket Wizard, which is kind of like Ticketmaster, which is just exciting. Now it does say in the middle, it says the Vile Incantum presents the Unforgivable 3, a new line of dark potions coming soon. So we got the Avada essence. So that means that maybe in the future we'll be getting something related to the Crucio curse and the Imperio. So that's exciting. Hopefully we'll be getting like a matching kind of couple of potions for that. Sometimes they give us, you know, like little hints of things that might be coming up in other boxes. I'm going to assume that maybe those are the only ones, but that's really exciting. So at the front, of course, they do really good with giving us like other kind of print items that you can maybe, you know, put on your shelves if you would like to. But let's look at the back and see what exactly all of these items were. The first item is the Magic Most Evil book cover. It contains all manner of evil and dark magic, and it fits the new screenplay for Magical Beasts and was designed by Wizardry Workshop. Number 2 is the Grave Angel. It protects the grave of the father, and we shipped the fragile scythe detached in the polyfoam for safe travel. Number 3 is the Dark Follower Skull Mask, last worn by a Dark Follower at the World Cup. Number 4 is the Enchanter Halloween Edition. The Enchanter is designed by Wizardry Workshop and written by a creative team of witches and wizards. Number 5 is the Slashed Portrait Pin. The portrait was vandalized on All Hallows Eve. Oh, here's the one I wanted to look at. Number 6 is the Troll Bogies. It is great for sunburns and dry patched skin, and it is a product of Alchemy for the Skin. Number 7 is the Avada Essence Potion, the first in the Vile Incantum's new Unforgivable 3 Potions line. Can you think of someone this may have been used on All Hallows Eve? Don't want to talk about it. Number 8 is the Prison Key. It is Azkaban Prison, used to unlock the magical prison gates, and it was designed by J.P. Misselcrow. Number 9 is the Death Day Party Invitation. You're invited to the Death Day Party, designed by Wizardry Workshop. Number 10 is the Shopkeeper's Pin, worn by the shopkeeper of the creepiest shop in the creepiest alley. Number 11 is the Creature Page, Troll and Thunderbird. A page torn from Magical Creatures A to Z, and it was written by the Wizarding Trunk and designed by Wizardry Workshop. Number 12 is Something Wicked sheet music, composed by Queen Mab and Wizardry Workshop, rolled up with the book cover. If you're a musician, play this song and tag us on social media. That's pretty cool. Number 13 are the Blood Suckers. These suckers are so good they are even vampire approved, and the custom package was designed by Wizardry Workshop. And then item number 14 is the Salem Sisters Tour shirt, purchased at their All Hallows Eve Great Hall concert, designed by Wizardry Workshop. And then on the side here, it says our next bi-monthly theme is the Ministry. Oh, so that'll be a fun one. And if you look at the bottom of the cheat sheet, they even have where you can cut out another replica of the Salem Sisters concert ticket, which is pretty cool. So now that we've went over all of the items from the box, let me go ahead and give you guys my favorite and least favorite of those items. I think my least favorite item out of this box is going to be the Bloodsuckers. Now, again, I do really like the packaging. I like that out of everything, it was kind of one of the more bright items with more of these kind of Halloween vibes coming from the packaging. But for the suckers themselves, I'm probably not going to eat them. And I do really have a lot of items already to go on my like Honeyduke shelf or Weasley shelf. And so it's not that it's a bad item, just personally, I have a lot of items right now for my shelves. And so this is maybe one that won't be going onto the shelf. So just personally, this is maybe my least favorite item, but not a bad item in general. But now you guys, for my favorite items, I have to say there was actually a lot in this box that I really enjoyed. Now, of course, like I said at the beginning, fall and Halloween and spooky season, it's just one of my favorite times of the year. So of course, there was going to be a lot in this box that I was going to enjoy. Now, I have to say, I think my favorite item is the Death Eater mask. I just think they're so cool. I was so excited to get the last one, and to see another one in this box, I'm just obsessed with them. You know I love the Death Eaters. Just imagining having my own little Death Eater mask, even though I'm not evil, but I love them. So this is probably my favorite item. But again, there was a lot in this box that I enjoyed. So I do want to give a few shout outs of just some really original items that I enjoyed. I love the Death Day Party invitation. I don't have anything like this. I wasn't expecting it, and so I'm very, very excited about it. So this is an honorable mention that I'm very pumped to have. This is incredible. Definitely was up there to be chosen as one of my favorites because I think it's very original. I love the idea of it. Definitely going on my pin board. So another very, very good item. The other one that I want to talk about is this guy. Again, I think this is going to be a lot of people's favorite item because it's something that not a lot of people have access to get right now. And so having a replica like this in a box, I think is fantastic. I think he's very well done. And yeah, I think he was just all around a great addition to the box. So I think these were all great items, but me personally, I'll take a Death Eater mask any day of the week. This is my favorite item. So overall, you guys, I was very happy with the All Hallows Eve box. I thought that it had just all kinds of fantastic items in here. I love that it wasn't just Halloween themed items, but they threw in a lot of items of actual events that happened on Halloween. And for some reason, my mind wasn't going to that. And so it just was really exciting for me, and it gave me a lot of really cool replicas and items that I wasn't expecting. So yeah, I had a really, really great time with this box, and I think the Wizarding Trunk really just knocked it out of the park. So of course, I had a great time, but I would love to know what you guys thought of the box. Let me know what your favorite items were, and of course, if there were any items in here that you weren't a big fan of. So just leave a comment and let me know what you thought. As always, thank you for watching. If you would like to see more videos related to Harry Potter and the Wizarding world, feel free to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And I hope to see you next time in the common room.